So welcome to the November Gigonometry Showcase, and we're delighted to have Niamh Parkinson, aka I Am Niamh, who's just done a stunning, mesmerising performance upstairs. Congratulations, Niamh. How was it for you? Did you get the feel that we got down in the audience?
I think I did. I'm glad you got a feeling. Feeling down there.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a very entertaining show as well. I mean, the music was mesmerising as well, but there was lots of entertainment going on as well. You were saying that you just couldn't remember the lyrics of a song at a certain point in time, or which note to hit, and then you had an issue with your top. Or, well, not an issue, but tell me about the whole story about the top thing.
Well, I was trying to be cool, which isn't good. Just don't try to be cool if you're not cool. That's the take-home message.
That's the moral of the story, but it is a lovely top anyway. You did a great performance. So, Niamh, the live show is really kind of growing in stature all the time, and it seems like you're adding in new bits and pieces. I can't exactly tell what, but you tell me, how's the progression been since the last time we saw you about a year ago?
God, yeah, I have a lot more kind of going on. I kind of have like pre-recorded strings and stuff like that, and I use that with drums as well like that, and I'm still on the loop pedal as well, and I've also added a synth to it, so I keep wanting to add more and more stuff.
Yeah.
It's just I just need to get more hands so I can carry it all.
Yeah. Right. A roadie. So if anybody's out there looking to start off a career in roadieing,
muscle building, come on.
Niamh's looking for a buddy. And Niamh, because you do so many gigs and you do them solo, is it kind of lonely on the road like that actually? Because you do literally do your own merchandising, your roadieing, as well as performing a gig and then driving long distances. Does it get tiring?
Sometimes it does, but I just love performing now. The nerves are kind of gone. I still get nervous, but it's not like so crippling, at the start. It's like, Jesus. But now I just really, really enjoy it, so I always look forward to it. And I always meet really nice people, and sure. I'm pretty sociable, so it's grand.
You're kind of a sociable sort of a gal. Yeah, it's not the first time we've seen you out and about, not gigging even. And Niamh, the year just gone by has been pretty incredible for you. You released a wonderful Wonderland album with a very special gig in the Freemasons Hall, which was just a fantastic venue. And I think you had a quartet behind you, a string quartet, and it was absolutely beautiful. How did that all come about? Where did the inspiration come from, and all the practical hard work to go with it?
I saw a few gigs there before, and I was like, this venue is so spectacular, and you can go in there like every day. You can go in there, like you can visit it, so it's a really good place to just visit and just really interesting. So it was just really good. I was like, I'm just going to do this, and I just made a bit of a big show out of it, and luckily it was happily attended. So
yeah, it was well attended, because we've seen you must be the hardest working artist in Ireland, and particularly when you're doing it all on your own. We've seen you at so many festivals, but it's been wonderful to see the absolutely great critical reviews of the Wonderland album. How's that did you expect that, Niamh, or did you think that you'd be kind of brushed aside as a very avant-garde, left field, odd kind of an artist or something?
I think, I was really surprised about all the feedback I got. I was like, even when you kind of didn't even send them anything and they kind of say something, and like, oh, okay, that's cool. Because it is kind of a thing where when you are that little bit left field. I think I'm normal, but some people think I'm a left field. So it's always good when people give you a little bit of spotlight on it. So I was really happy with it.
Well, you haven't deliberately done it, obviously, because everything you're doing is just totally naturally to you. But it's like you found a certain space that wasn't necessarily filled before. And how would you describe that space, Niamh? I know a lot of people would kind of say, oh, she kind of reminds me of Kate Bush. But actually, that's Kate, although you love her, is not one of your inspirations. Who would be? Or is it just Niamh Parkinson and this is what she does?
Well, I come from a classical background, so a lot of like the romantic composers and impressionist composers like Debussy and Satie and stuff like that, a lot of the French composers. And then the modern people, like I love like Aphex Twins and Joanna Newsom. And recently I've been getting a lot of grime, so I've actually started to listen to her, and I can see where they kind of get that from a little bit. But I really like her as well. But I don't listen to her too much in case I steal. But I won't steal. But
her new song is pretty amazing, actually. The vocal in it is phenomenal. I can imagine you doing a gig in somewhere like the National Concert Hall or even the National Art Gallery. I'd love to see you doing it at the Art Gallery with some beautiful paintings hanging around you. It sounds like you come from almost another period of time or something.
Yeah, no, that would be great. If you can organise that now, Dave, that would be lovely.
No, you can organise that. You did such a good job in the Freemasons Hall. And Niamh, I know you're going to Germany soon as well. Tell us a bit about Germany, because you did a little tour there earlier on in the year. How did that come about?
I came back from Germany there 2 weeks ago. I had a gig in Berlin, and I was in London as well. So I always love playing in Berlin because it's always such a nice audience. They're always really interested and they have so many questions afterwards, and it's always really fun. So I'm going to be going back there in the new year, and then hopefully going to the US as well. So just trying to spread my weirdness.
Absolutely, that's interesting. And when the Germans talk to you and ask questions, are they asking questions about the songs and the roots and the derivation?
About the songs and how is it all happening, and yeah, they're just asking really about the music and stuff like that. And you know, they're always asking questions like that, and about my name as well. How do you spell your name? Why is it like that? Blah blah blah.
I was only thinking about that the other day. They must be Niamh and all of this kind of stuff going on. And come here, what's next, Niamh? Like, have you any plans for the future? Are you going to keep touring Wonderland?
I'll probably tour Wonderland for the next few months anyway, or the next year really. And start writing in the meantime. I think I'll probably do a lot of writing in the early next year and stuff like that, and see if we can get another album out there. Just another one in me.
Absolutely. And have you got stuff written for that? Or are you the type of person who writes something every day, or does ideas going around your head as you're walking down the street?
In my head, but I always love just sitting down. It's always I love writing, so I always like just sitting down. So I haven't written anything. It's just kind of sketches at the moment. So I'm kind of just working on live shows at the moment.
Okay, and it strikes me even with the Wonderland stuff that, you know, it's like as if you've just sewn a lot of different pieces of inspiration together to make up a song, you know, because you cannot predict where these songs are going to go, you know, and it's only on repeat listen that your expectation rises. So, you know, are the songs a kind of a pastiche of different ideas that happen at different times of the day, and how do you grab those and capture them?
I know what you mean by the songs, they kind of unexpected kind of things, but that's just how my ear goes. So they're expected of me because I just kind of break them up. So maybe it's like different forms and different kind of like colours in the music and stuff like that. So it's just kind of.
Yeah, that's interesting that you say.
I answered that question. I'm not sure.
We'll have to go off and write a thesis on music represented as colour or something like that. So, Niamh, we'll see you gigging then for the next little while, and then getting your ideas back down onto tracks, and then into recording studio and releasing another Wonderland Part 2, but maybe something completely different in 2016. Thank you so much for playing Gigonometry.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye.